What's up everybody? Back down here on the all-wheel drive Civic. Last time we fixed the rear wheels, and if you missed that video you can click right here, go get caught up. But as you can see, it's all cambered out again. I drove it off the lift, and as soon as we hit the bump coming off, it went back to how it was. We tightened the little camber kit. It has like this kit thing on there from HRG. I don't know if you can see it in there, but so that green piece right in there, I think I forgot to tighten that bolt. So as soon as like it started moving, it just rolled over, which put the camber back in the tire. But when I was down there looking at it, I noticed that I never put the actual strut spacer in. So that's what we're going to try and get knocked out today. Get these in there and get the rear lift all done minus the diff and axles. Alright, got this thing up here. This is actually a pretty simple process, especially since the trailing arm drop is already on there. But you just got 2 bolts at the top of the strut right there. And then, in this case, we got the bolt right here. Whole strut will come out. And then you can throw the spacer on there and it all just bolts right back together. Okay, so I had to wrestle this thing a little bit. Since this is all like crazy and out of alignment and stuff, it was real tight right here against this brake line, so I went ahead and pulled this piece off too, and then everything was able to drop down. Yeah, so now we got our strut. And a spacer. So the spacer goes on there like that. Then you put the factory nuts in right there, and then these bolts hold it to the top. Got this thing put in there. Got it back attached to this S1 piece. If y'all missed the earlier videos, that piece down there is actually to move the whole strut backwards. So we have a line of sight for the axle through the diff. The pieces I put in last week, whenever everything cambered back in, they actually moved as well. So this actually might have been why they cambered, just added another pivot point into this whole mess of crazy suspension geometry. But this piece that HRG is making for the diff will fix everything, we hope. Got the other strut in. And then Ben went around and tightened every single bolt that's like a pivot point anywhere in the suspension. So all that's ready to go. So we get it back down on the ground, put the wheels on it, see where it sits. There's a lot of adjustment in all these different arms and stuff down here.
Yeah, we'll just NASCAR line this thing when we got all the pieces.
But look at how tall it is. We'll be able to fit the 29s absolutely no problem. All right, well, we got all the rear suspension components on minus the diff mount. But that's gonna be all for this one. We'll see you next week for another one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.